This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, unless you've been living under a rock somewhere, you'll be fully aware that Big Baby Jarrell has currently tested positive for more PED use. GW1516, which was one of the many supplements that was found in his system when he was due to take on Anthony Joshua last year. Now, Big Baby Jarrell, he spoke to FightNet and he denies knowingly doing anything wrong. In fact, his team will be investigating to find out exactly how this GW1516 got into his system. Now, of course, Big Baby Jarrell, as we know, even when he was going through the whole Anthony Joshua thing, he was denying it tooth and nail, even though that one of the apparent 3 banned substances found in his system had to come from injection form, which he blamed on some kind of injury, and he went to a doctor who administered this injection. But this one here, GW1516, it's banned from most products. So it's not really like you can accidentally go to a workout shop, for example, buy a milkshake and it's going to contain it, because this particular substance is banned as it's known to push forward the cells of cancer. So you're really going to have to go out of your way onto the black market to get this particular substance. So yet again, Big Baby Jarrell is denying it. Now, I wouldn't mind if this was like his first offence. Of course, you do have to give people a bit of leeway. And I am trying to hold back a little bit until we find out the full story, the full investigation from VADA or whoever it was that took the test. Because right now, all we know is that he failed an A sample. Is there going to be a B sample? Can he provide evidence that would suggest how it got into his system? All that kind of thing. We don't know yet. So we do have to give him a bit of a benefit of the doubt, but it's not a good look when it was quite recently that he failed a PD test with multiple banned substances in his system with Anthony Joshua. And he hasn't had a fight since. In fact, his next fight was meant to be on the Top Rank show, where he was given yet another opportunity on July the 9th, and against somewhat of a gatekeeper / journeyman, I suppose you could say, and he still felt the need to put some gear into his system. So it's not a good look, and he did fail a test when he was a kickboxer as well, so I'm led to believe. So it's really, really not a good look. It really, really isn't. As I said, I am trying to give him the benefit of doubt for now until we find out for sure. And if we find out for sure that there's no way that this would have got into his system without him knowingly doing it, then we're going to go in. Really going to go in, as I did when he failed the Anthony Joshua one, when it was proven that one of them had to be injection form. So currently, Miller is denying knowingly taking any kind of banned substance, any performance enhancements or anything like that. But this is Miller all over. I mean, he managed to somehow try and blame Eddie Hearn as part of the reason why he never got the Anthony Joshua fight, which was weird, as Eddie Hearn gave him the opportunity over a lot of others. In fact, the likes of Dillian White was lowballed in comparison to what Big Baby Jarrell wanted, because Eddie Hearn, he wanted Joshua in America for his own debut at Madison Square Garden in New York. So he was offered very, very good money. Now, the person who really benefited out of all this was Andy Ruiz Jr. He got huge money for the first one and mega money for the rematch. Miller has wasted it. Totally wasted this opportunity. It's like having a lottery ticket in your hand and the wind just take it away and it goes in the lake and down a drain. So you would think that when that kind of situation happens, you're going to be extra careful. So an investigation as to how it could happen, well, maybe you just did it because of the whole lockdown. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of fighters who's going to be coming back once testing is reopened properly. There's going to be quite a few fighters failing PED tests because they think they can get away with it. There was no testing due to the lockdown and the social distancing, so you can't do it. People thought that they can do it and get away with it. Difference is, not quite cycled out of the system, is it? Some people can't help themselves. They just can't help themselves. Anyway, Big Baby Jarrell is denying knowingly taking any kind of performance-enhancing drugs. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all in the next video.